Hey everyone, welcome back to Cup of Campus, where we share the experience of XJTLUers and more. Today I'm your host Isha, Year 3 students in Business Administration. And let's start off by introducing everyone.
Okay, so my name is Sadidi. I am half Thai and half South African. I am studying international business with Chinese. I've been here for a year already, so I'm in my year 3. I have one more year after this. Sam?
So my name is Xi'an. I'm Korean. I'm majoring in marketing and I'm year 4. Nice to meet you guys.
My name is Yakubov Temirlan. I'm from Kazakhstan, but easier to say Tim. And I'm a non-degree Chinese student.
Okay, great. So let me share what we're gonna talk about today, right? Because today we'll be covering first arriving in China and then settling down. And after that, what else can you do? Like travel around China. So let's start off because I want to share your first impression and experience of arriving in China, because it's different, right, for everyone, because Sam arrived back in 2020 and then Sadudi arrived 2023? Yeah, and then I arrived back in 2022 and Tim arrived in this semester.
He's just a
baby. Yeah, like what were your expectations? Like, were you expecting something while arriving in China? Like, if you were expecting something, like, was it different than what you expected? If so, like, how?
Yeah, I think I expected to China. When I Google pictures of China and there's only was like of Suzhou or something, it was like old pictures. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna study there. And then I arrived to Shanghai. It was crazy. I spent one night in Shanghai. It was nice. I liked it. It's very beautiful, very nice. People are very nice. It's futuristic. It's very futuristic.
It's
I think.
so modern.
Yeah, you can do everything from your phone. Like just download the app. Then I come to Suzhou. Suzhou was very beautiful. Like the nature here, it's so beautiful. It's so nice.
Quiet.
Yeah, everything is so quiet.
Serene.
Yeah. You go around, it's so quiet, so clean, the streets, and people also are nice.
Yeah.
I love to go out at evenings, like to the parks. There's the ladies, old ladies dancing.
Yeah.
Old ladies dancing, it was very nice. My expectation about university, to be honest, I didn't know much, but I was looking for Instagram. Instagram was very nice. There's a lot of people, very interactions. I come here. A few days, I met a lot of people, international students, Sadudi, Xi'an. I met him just today. But overall, it's very nice. People are nice. Studying here is very chill. It doesn't that much pressure. It's okay. It's very nice.
But yeah, because nowadays for new arrivals, we do have volunteers, right? Student volunteers helping out here and there. But then back in 2020, was there something similar?
Okay, actually I have a story. I got accepted to this school.
Yeah.
And then my mom searched it, and then my mom was like, "Oh, Xi'an, actually this drama this school, a drama filmed it."
Yeah.
So I was like, for real? I got so excited, and I just graduated from high school, so I was so excited, enthusiastic for this school, and then there was North Campus and South Campus. It looked really massive, and then that was my first impression. And then I arrived here, and then it was really huge at the beginning. It feels like there's one Sing Plaza, one Sway Plaza, there's a lot of plazas. A lot of time to remember which part is where, and then it was really suiting my expectation. I really loved it. What about the other years?
So for me, I've already lived in China for a long time, so I wouldn't say I experienced anything I wouldn't say I had a shock or anything. I've already lived here for a while. But I used to go to another university in China, and I didn't really enjoy that experience very much, so I wanted to move out and try something new. So I decided to, search what other international universities are here in China, and XJTLU popped up, and I was like, okay, I am interested. And I booked a campus tour, and I came, and they took me around, and I saw South Campus and the tunnel and North Campus, and I was like,
oh, the tunnel.
I'm coming.
The tunnel.
Bro, South Campus is so beautiful. And because South Campus is the business campus, and I'm studying business, so I was like, I'm gonna.
You
be
can
here.
call this home.
Yeah, so yeah, I came here and yeah, it's been like honestly, it was the best decision I've made in my adult life moving here. Like I'm not even just trying to like sell XJTLU. It genuinely is really, really nice here, and yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it.
So, like, wait, because you arrived back in 2020, right? Now it's almost 5 years that you've been here. So, like, has there been any changes? Like, have you seen any changes over time?
A lot.
Really?
For example, like the translation thing, like on WeChat, like I couldn't translate some like so there wasn't that function like translation function. So I always had to screenshot and then like go to the Papago and then like translate it every single like screen. So
The
I
struggles
think
of.
the technology in terms of that, like it really improved, and also like restaurants. Like when I came back on like 2023 last semester, so everything was changes. Like the food improved, like the people was more there, and then like it was just more energetic here. Yeah. So I really loved it.
Great.
The restaurants is crazy. I remember we came to China, me and my father, we was hungry. We went to the restaurant and there's like table, we sit down and the waiter was like, yeah, scan the QR code. No, I need the menu. Give me the menu. I was like, okay, the menu in Chinese, 菜档, yeah. I'm saying the right thing, give me the menu. He's like, just scan it. Okay, I will try to.
Yeah.
I open the chat, scan it. Oh, now I get it. It's like, okay, now I get it. I always thought it was very easy. Alipay. Oh, thanks to Alipay.
love
They have the
Alipay.
function of translation just from
yes.
the screen. Like, it's very nice. I liked it.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Because, like, moving on, like, there will be new students coming soon, and, like, we have new students right now. Like, for example, Tim is a new student. Like, as a senior, quote unquote seniors, like, do you have any advice for new students or, like, prospective students? Like, anything you want to share, tips, anything?
Like for I think Alipay has everything. Like it even has like a travel guide, and it shows like where you can go travel and like the best place for attractions and everything. And you can also use the translation function there. So I think for the convenience, like you can just use Alipay. But as you're coming to international school, like for example, I'm a Korean student, so I never went to international school, so I never had an opportunity like to speak English or whatever. So I learned it from like 20 years old, like when I came to this school. So when you hang out with your friends, I will give advice for you, like to hang out with international students, not like with your. I mean,
People from your
also
country.
yeah. I mean, I love my Korean friends and everybody, but I'm in like international school, right?
Yeah.
So I want to,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even for me, like I have friends from everywhere. And that's one thing I like about international universities. It's like you make friends from every part of the world, and like
Yeah.
whenever you want to go travel in
you
that
got free
country,
accommodation.
hey yo, I'm in your place. Like, come on, help me, guide me. Like, so that's one thing. Like, I really like I have friends from all around the world. I have Indonesian friends, I have Nigerian friends, I have Thai friends. So I guess like. Have you settled down now? Do you feel like you're settling
It
down?
feels like much easier to live. It's like everything is very easy. You wanna go something, I already know what I'm gonna eat, like where I can go, with who I can text or hang out. Actually, it's kind of scheduled. Like after classes, go to, I don't know, we have the cafes called Haku. And Haku, there's everybody, and you just go there and it's like you can meet a lot of people. It's very nice, it's international.
Like there might be some like hardship on the way while settling down here and there. Like what is one thing that was like the hardest for you while settling down? Like for example, the food, the transportation, the language. Like what do you think?
I would say language. Like in terms of language, like Chinese, I think it's one of the difficult languages in my opinion. Yeah, I really struggle. And then, like as I said, like back then there was no translation. I had to like translate
Everything.
like page and screen. So I really took time to adapt to it. I mean, I didn't adapt. Like the technology made me adapt to it now. Like I can just use translation function. So also like the transportation, like actually the line 8, the subway, it's like recently I think.
Yeah.
Recently opened.
Yeah. So back then like it took a lot of time to get to like Suzhou
Subway.
Center. So I always took my e-bike or DD, but now it takes like 17
Yeah,
minutes.
it
Like,
saves me so much money now.
so I think that's all.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I really had any difficulty settling in. I feel like everything went so smoothly. Because like the university does give you a lot of support because like obviously we get like hundreds and hundreds of international students every semester, so they know everybody's gonna be confused. Where's this? What's that?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? So they have everything like laid out for you step by step, which I really appreciated. Settling into the dorms was really easy. I love the dorms. I don't know, the food, I've always loved Chinese food, so no issue. I wouldn't say there was any issue. The only issue could be language, like you said, but even then, like, I am studying Chinese as part of my course now, so it's getting better and better by day. And also, I think just being around the language helps a lot with learning how you actually use it in like day-to-day life. Like, for example, like I usually go to like the night market behind Parfait. Like, there's a street food market behind the dorms, and I go there every day, pretty much. And like, I get to hear like, you know, the vendors speak Chinese and like learn how actual Chinese people speak. Yeah, and like also seeing the locals eating there and sitting there, and like hearing how they speak to each other. I'm like, okay, so this is how they actually use those words. You know, it's not like, you know, in the textbooks. So yeah, I think the only difficulty was really maybe just like language and communicating with the locals, but I think that's getting better.
Because, like, moving on, like, you know, there's been a lot of my friends around me, they've told me like a lot of things, like their culture shocks and like the funny bits, right? I know it might be funny, like what's one funny or like interesting culture shock that you faced by yourself? Like, is there any funny ones?
I think there's one. I think it's they have different dialects. It's very hard. I learned I think it's called like in overall it's Beijing, yeah? Just Chinese, the Putonghua. I learned that. And I come here, the Suzhou, they also have that, like in Suzhou. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, it's very close to Shanghai, they're gonna speak just Chinese.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to some grannies at the store.
Some grannies.
Yeah, and they're like, what? Like, yeah, okay. I opened the dictionary, read it again with all tones and stuff. I showed the picture and it's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I said the same thing. They repeat after me. I was like, okay. Then I was riding at the taxi and I asked one woman, she was a driver, and I asked like, why Chinese people don't understand me? She's like, we have our own dialect. You just speak different. And I said, but you still can't understand us. Yeah. She's like, yeah. But why you don't understand me? Like maybe they don't want to understand me.
Yeah,
but it's okay. It's nice.
I think sometimes that's the case.
But like I heard the most hard is the Guangzhou. Because this
Cantonese,
is Cantonese. It's absolutely different. I
There's
think
even
it's
more
like
tones,
it's like
yeah.
Vietnamese. So
Yeah.
it sounds like Vietnamese.
For my culture shock, I think it have to be shocked, you know, like a
Yeah.
literal meaning shocked. And when I came to China, like also like in Korea, it sometimes happened, but when people spitting,
Oh my god, stop.
I have to be honest about this.
The
Like,
coughing noises.
the spitting thing, like they like charge their energy from like toe to their head, and then that preparation, and then like I have to be honest, right? It's a shock, right?
Yeah.
That was my culture shock.
So it's kind of impressive though when they do it. Like, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do you have like that energy?
A very funny one.
What is it?
Remember during summers, like old uncles, they'll have their t-shirt up their belly. I've never seen that. I was so shocked when I come here. Like, you know, the night market, when you go to the night market, they have their whole family with them, or like just the uncles hanging out. And all of them are sitting down like with some drinks and stuff, and they have their shirt up here. I'm like, what's going on? Is this normal, or like what's going on here? Like that was one very funny culture shock that I faced.
They're not shy.
They are not shy.
They're not shy.
Particularly that people are spitting.
There's a crossover.
So, like, let's move on. There's a very silly mistake that some people might make when they first arrive, like rookie mistakes. Like, because I have had some rookie mistakes by myself. Like, do you guys have any? Like, for me, example, it was like when I first arrived here, I didn't know everything was so cheap. So I had this very bad habit of buying everything offline.
Oh, okay.
And it's so expensive.
Yeah.
And then I searched it up online in Taobao and stuff.
Taobao.
It's so much
You always do
cheaper.
Taobao.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it! Like I should have just,
Yeah.
bought it everything online.
Yeah.
So like, do you guys have any rookie mistakes?
Rookie mistakes.
I don't think it's a mistake, but I think it would be more easier for me when I come here. The few days I didn't know how to buy tickets. No, I did know how to buy tickets. I was like, oh, it's too hard. And I just go to the train station, wherever I want to go, and I bought the tickets.
You bought it in person?
Yeah, offline. I talked to them. I need tickets to Shanghai, today. They're like, the train is gonna be in 7 minutes. So I don't care. I bought the tickets. I run all over the place, and I don't know this. I don't know. It's my first time at the 火车站.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I need to do? And I was like, where's the 7? I need to go to the gate 7. I was like, it's there. It was so chill. 7? 7. Yeah, it's there. Just go there. I run so fast. I was always checking my passport. I don't have a bag. I didn't have a bag at that time. I bought on Taobao, thanks to Taobao. I was walking with my passport in my hand. I was running with the tickets. I was like, and also I heard that all Chinese trains go right in time, so they don't have to wait. They never late. They're never early. They're right in time. I was like, I'm gonna lose my money. I just run. And I never been like that. Always on time. But then I learned how to buy tickets on Alipay. It's also cheap, easy, and I heard that you can change the time, change the trains online. So it's okay. That's easier.
I'm trying to think of rookie mistakes, but I don't think
I have one for you.
What?
You know how we have student volunteers? You came very early.
Yeah, I came a little bit too early, so I never got to interact with any students. Volunteers. But I do hear that they're very helpful if you arrive on time.
Yours truly. You'll probably see me when you arrive, because I'm one of the student volunteers. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't think of any mistakes. I think everything's gone pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
No, the volunteers are nice. It's so nice. Even though I was late, but I still seen some. I asked them. They was very nice to me. It's like, okay, you need to go there. You need to go to this office, that office. Okay, thank you very much. It was very, very nice. If not student volunteers, I wouldn't go to the opening ceremony. They told me there's going to be an opening ceremony. So thank you to the volunteers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out. Shout out to us. I wanted to know what inspired you to travel around China?
What inspired me to travel? Well, I mean, first of all, I love to take photos, which is why I try to travel anyway. But I think also, so earlier this year, I did a trip all around China because I realized I actually haven't seen very much of it. I've only really seen Shanghai and Beijing. So I went to Beijing, Xi'an, Chengdu, Chongqing, also Pingyao, ancient town, and that was really cool. So I saw the Great Wall, I saw the terracotta soldiers, and Pingyao is the biggest, best preserved ancient town in China. It's huge. It's really beautiful. And Chengdu, I saw the pandas. It's also where Isha lives, and she will be taking me there at some point soon. And Chongqing, what did I do in Chongqing? I saw the TikTok spots, the train that goes through the building, and the lights and the bridges, the cyberpunk city. And I tried the hot pot. Oh, it was great.
Chongqing hot pot.
Sorry, what was the question? Is the question why was I traveling?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna keep yapping.
She went there.
Yeah, no, China is so, so, so beautiful. And I feel like people always overlook China when it comes to traveling. People always think Japan, Korea, and they always overlook China. And it's something that actually frustrates me so much because China has so much beauty. And Suzhou especially as well. Suzhou is so, so pretty. One thing I really love about being here is that on the weekend or on your free days, you can just go to the Old Town District and explore Pingjianglu or Shantung Street, those areas. There's always something to see. And there's always little trinket stores and there's always cats everywhere, and I'm a really big fan of that. Yeah. And then yeah, I don't know, China's great.
Yeah.
Y'all should come.
It makes sense. Actually, China and Italy, they have the similar, they're the best, the UNESCO site, they have the most in the world, on the
You've
record.
been to Italy as well, right? You also like traveling. I know
Yeah.
that. I see your social media.
He's also always somewhere.
You're always here and there as well. Where have you been in China? Have you traveled around China a lot, or is it still on the way?
It's still on the way,
Still on the
not
way.
that much. What inspired me to travel in China? Cause we're on a student like status, and then we have to travel when we're student instead of like employee or whatever. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and you have to travel when you have a visa. So now I have a visa, so that inspired me to travel. But actually, like in Korea, they released like you don't need visa anymore to travel China. So I'm not that like desperate to travel now. Like I will like put off to like, after I graduate.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you traveled around China? Like, because
Not
you just
much.
arrived, right?
Yeah, I didn't travel not much, but I think I was in Xinjiang because I was transit flight. I was in Shanghai. I was planning to go to Nanjing with my friends,
Yeah.
but we couldn't make it. But the Shanghai is very beautiful. Shanghai is so
is
nice.
great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you can go to see some cyberpunk. It's a big city. You can go see old city, or you can go to some vintage streets. How do you call them? The Supreme store. The Supreme store is very nice. I liked it so much. I spent all my days at that point, like that place, the Supreme store. I don't know the name, but if you go there, it's so nice. There's just so much inspiration. Shanghai people dress so well. So
They
good.
do.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
style.
All the cool kids are
Shanghai
in
is only like 30 minutes train right?
Yeah, only 20
that's
minutes,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like, if you just want to go outside the city, like, because Suzhou, I like Suzhou because it's quiet and it's peaceful. It's like home. It feels like home. You want to be there.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you want to go outside
Yes,
and you want to like meet
yeah.
people. You want to be around a crowd.
Yeah.
Shanghai.
Shanghai's place.
Also, traveling in China is like really, really cheap.
Yeah.
Like the train to Shanghai, which is 30 minutes, is like what, 45.
Yeah.
I think they also have a lot of stuff to do. Like in the most countries I traveled, it's kind of boring. You know, it's all the same. It's just like some rides or just some attractions. But in China, they have like you can go on boat. You can how do you call that? The dragon boats and stuff. Yeah, you can go to the. There's a cool slide like from the mountain. Mountains.
Oh yeah, from the Great Wall.
Great
You
Wall.
can slide down the Great Wall.
You can do whatever you want.
Also,
Basically.
I do have a
Imagine.
tip. Y'all should download this app called Dianping, and it shows you like
Dianping.
yeah, Dianping. It shows you like
All the cool stuff to do around you and like the prices, the ratings. You just put in your location and it will show you literally everything there is to do in that area. And like that's how I. Is this?
Let me download it.
It's the orange one.
Why are you
This
telling
one.
me now?
It's the one where
Dianping.
the person is like this or something,
yeah.
right? As far as I know,
Dianping. Dianping.
Yeah.
It has everything.
Sponsor us.
Shout out, please sponsor us.
Shout out.
I think even though if you don't know where to go, you're just walking around and you find something.
You will find
All
something.
the time I just walk around the Shanghai or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Suzhou.
Yeah.
There's like
There's always something.
Yeah.
There's always something.
I was surprised about the e-bikes. There's so many e-bikes when I arrived. I was like, do they even use the e-bikes? Like, what are the e-bikes for? They always on the
On the
It's very
e-bikes,
nice.
yeah.
I want to buy one. I still don't have one, but I
Yeah.
want to buy one. It's very nice. You can
That
charge
is
them.
one thing to be careful about if you come here is always look both ways
Yeah.
before you
Yeah.
cross the street or just move anywhere.
Yeah.
There's gonna be an e-bike.
Also, back to the topic, I think also you have to check the email, school email, because they provide like a lot of stuff to do, like museum or that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
where you can sign up.
Yeah.
Now that you guys have experienced everything, basically everything, what are your thoughts on studying abroad? Like
After
what's
this?
an advice, yeah. What's
Oh,
an
for people
advice?
coming here,
yeah,
sorry.
for people, prospective students.
Come. I don't know. Like it's lovely.
Do it. Just do
Just
it.
do it.
You experience a lot more, no? Because like if you go for studying abroad,
Yeah.
you meet more people who are like
Like I think
experiencing the same
you
thing.
owe it to yourself at some point in your life to go away from home. Just go away from everything that you thought was once like the norm to you, you know, just break out of that. And I feel like, again, you really owe it to yourself to just experience as much as you can, everything that is just different, everything out of your comfort zone. And I feel like university is the perfect opportunity for you to do that. Especially in China, if you're coming from like a place like Europe, China is so, so different to what you're used to, what you grew up with. And I feel like through coming to a place like this, you really, I don't know, you break out of that bubble you once had, and yeah, I really recommend it.
Because like personally, for me, I was scared when it came to study abroad, right? Because like it's far from home. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know who I'm gonna meet. It's like very scary. But then I feel like the best decision was XJTLU for me personally. Because like we have a big international student community, and then everyone is very nice to everyone. It's like international students on its own is like a one big family.
It's such a big, beautiful community. Like international students connect so quickly with each other, and we're all such good friends because we all know we're new here, we're all away from home, and it's like we all get to be like this like network, like this catching net for each other. And I feel like something I hear a lot from my exchange student friends is that before they came here, they were scared, they were nervous, they didn't know what to expect, they didn't know if they would like it. And then by the end of their time here, they're crying because they don't want to leave. And I just, like, for real,
Because I
come
have
here,
my
you're not
parents
going to
and
regret
everything
it.
Doing everything, and then with all the experience and everything, I feel like we've learned a lot about ourselves, like a lot about the people around us, the country, the university, and for me personally, I feel like I've personally improved a lot.
Yeah,
'Cause
for sure.
I now know how to cook a lot more. Like I do love.
You're always cooking. I'm always liking them Instagram
I'm always
stories.
cooking. But yeah, like back home, I barely cook because I have my parents and everything doing like everything, and then we do laundries by ourselves. We go around traveling by ourselves,
Yeah.
and like it's a very nice experience. Like you personally develop and you learn to be alone.
Yeah.
Like it's not bad to be alone.
I do have to say also, I think studying in China, it's easier to live on your own here because everything is so convenient. Whereas I feel like studying abroad in other countries might not be as easy or as smooth because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of other different factors. But here everything is done through your phone. Everything's close by. Like it's so convenient.
Yeah.
I think also the one thing is that we all live in the same building.
Yeah.
Like in the same
Yeah.
place.
So
you can see a lot of, it's basically like one big night over that we spent like 1 year. We like every day we see each other like in the heartfelt, it's the dormitory. Always you can see anyone, if you can just see someone outside and like, hey, how are you doing? And then
It's
you're
very
gonna spend
social.
most of your day with them. It's like it's really nice.
yeah.
I like it.
Because I think when you live alone, it is very easy to isolate yourself in a way. But I feel like here, that doesn't happen because you're always running into someone and you live in the same building as everyone else.
Okay, for our final question, it would be, what would be your advice for like studying abroad?
Studying abroad.
Yeah.
I think the advice is the first thing is applying. It's very easy actually. Like I don't know about other universities, but I think it's just open the site of university, look around. It's just gonna be apply.
Yeah.
You're gonna click on apply.
Click on apply.
And then just see what documents do you need. Scan them, apply, and it's gonna be very easy because applying here it's so easy. Just site.
Yeah.
Button called
XJTLU is really clear with what you need and
you
how to
just-
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need
Another main point would be like check the module, like check the majors.
Yeah.
Like there might be some university that might not have the major you want to study. There might be university
Yeah.
who offers better majors.
Yeah.
For example, like arts people, like there are university who are good at those, and I feel like based on that you should check the university's majors, like what they provide, and then the modules. And
XJTLU
everything.
does list every module you'll have every year
Yeah,
on
I
the
feel like
site. So
most of the university does that, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's not that hard. You can always just check what you want. If they have it, good. And then I feel like that should be kind of one of your main points. Like it should be on your top list, like priorities. That the university provides that major. Yeah.
As you guys like talk about like the school stuff, I want to give like a actual advice because it's like studying abroad. Like you're going to abroad. Like so, I want to give advice to the people who haven't studied abroad and who haven't been to like international school, like such as me. So it's actually really challenging. So you have to prepare to be like adventurous, and then you have to like also you gain something from challenging. Like whatever you encounter, everything will be new. Like me, like also learning English. Don't be afraid like speaking out. Just
Yeah.
speak
Yeah.
out. Like that's how you gain and learn it. Like that's how I did, I guess. And then I want to actually give those kind of advice like to the people who's actually like scared and afraid to study abroad. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing would be you should always be prepared, like wherever you go for study abroad, always be prepared for the culture shocks.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that too. Yeah.
like it's very normal. Wherever you go, it's a different culture than yours. So of course you're gonna face some culture shocks. So like always be ready for those. Like don't think that it's gonna be same everywhere you go.
yeah, it is very normal to feel out of place at first, maybe a bit nervous, but the university does support us a lot. And if you ever have
People
questions,
around you
yeah.
are always.
Yeah, and remember, like, you're not coming alone. Like, you're coming with another 100 people who are in the same position. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, also another point, like safety.
Safety.
Yeah.
It is really safe in China. You really never, very rarely ever hear about crime or anything of the sort. Like, it's very safe that you leave your things somewhere, and when you come back, it'll still be there.
Yeah.
Also, like, as a woman as well, I feel very safe, like, being out, like, after a night out, like, walking home or whatever. Like, I feel very safe doing that alone. Still be good though to, like, be with your girlfriends, but, like, yeah, like, it is a very, very safe country. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like also the reason why most of us chose China, like for us personally, we feel safe.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
people around us, we know that their intentions aren't wrong. Like even in the university, we don't even bother like, because we always leave our stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
But then no one will take it.
Nobody,
Like
yeah.
if you leave it in the morning, it's gonna be there
still gonna
until
be there.
night. Like it's gonna be there until the end of the day.
I remember
So,
one time I traveled to Nanjing with Xi'an and our other friends, and Xi'an forgot his phone at the McDonald's table. And right before we were about to board the train, he was like, "Oh wait, I forgot my phone," and he ran back, and it was still there.
Yeah.
So like, it really is so safe
even
here.
if you leave it in the cars, like
Yeah.
you can just contact
call the DD driver.
DD drivers, and they'll
They'll
be
have
like,
it.
"Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can come here to pick it up, or I'll bring it to you." Like, it's very safe. So plus,
I want to add more, like, because you're gonna encounter a lot of like failure, and it's like you have to accept it and embrace it, and you will
Yeah, of course.
gain from it. Like you will
Yeah.
improve from that failure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't want you guys to like.
Yeah.
It's just I want you guys to challenge and like you know.
Yeah. Challenge yourself.
Yeah. Because like
Yeah.
for example for me like I always feel like nervous and afraid when I meet like international students because I don't know English was for me like it was really nervous for me. So but I somehow like I changed my mindset and was like let's do it. You
Yeah,
can do it.
yeah.
And then like now I'm here.
it's
Yeah.
like you
And
learn
that's
from your
good.
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Like don't be afraid to make
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah. Take the
Yeah,
leap.
of course, like life is gonna be so
Yeah.
boring without problems.
Yeah,
It's like-
exactly.
No problems, there will be no
Yeah.
like meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need to be open when you come here.
Be open.
You need to be
Yeah.
open to meet new people. If you want to have like real experience, if you want to like go to classes, go back to your dorm and do stuff and don't go out, okay. But if you want to like meet people international, learn something about their culture, how they think, it's like
This is the time to do it,
you
yeah.
just-
University is the time.
It's the time to do it.
So I guess
Yeah, so I guess that is everything.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Oh,
But there's a notification. Can we take a break?
be real right now. Okay. Okay.
that was
do
very
altogether?
out of the box.
No, like
Oh, all together.
Okay.
So,
let me
Oh my god.
wait, wait, thanks. Okay. Okay.
okay, take your hair, take your hair.
Okay. Why?
1, 2, 3.
Cute.
Great.
Cute.
Nice one.
Okay.
Cute. Okay. So is that everything?
Yeah. We talk
Okay.
about
Thank you.
everything, right?
for-
Settling.
Yeah.
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 We talk about arriving, settling, traveling.
Everything.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. For listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything.
If you have anything you want to know about
yeah.
or want us to talk about,
Comment down below so that we have
always.
more to yap about next time.
we love yapping.
We love to yap. This is the Yap podcast.
Yeah.
Wait.
Should we do a heart? Okay. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Thank you guys for
Thank you,
tuning
guys.
in. That's a wrap.